Dear viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Leo and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Leo, because it's a reading about different areas of your life. It will show you a lot of information. Your cup looks just incredible. There's so much going on, so many situations here that need really deciphering. Wow. Very deep and very much, and I was starting right at the beginning. I hope you'll enjoy it. Welcome to the channel. Thank you all for being here. My deepest best wishes to each and every one of you. And my dear Leo, I'd like to let you know that if you're new to the channel and to the coffee cup, I usually meditate and I'm given information that I usually write down in meditation and deliver to you at the end of the reading. It comes like this. The only difference is this time that something has happened that hasn't happened in 6 years of me doing coffee cup. The initials that I used to get for different people in their name, that has been not given to me. That has been stopped, and it's happened to all the signs, the 12 signs. That has completely stopped. So that's the only thing. If you want to tell us your opinion, what you think might be the reason the universe, the heavens, they stopped it, let me know, because I'm baffled. I just don't know why all of a sudden, without explanation, it just stopped. Anyway, that goes over there, glasses on, and let us begin this reading. You've got all the other information. It's only that's missing. Now, looking at your cup right at the beginning, and I see the sign of Cancer. Very interesting. Connected to the ending. Very interesting. Oh, okay. Cancer. And it's in the midst of the beginning all the way into the end. So that shows to me that you are going to be involved with someone very strong on a high level that has strong Cancer in them. That's the number one thing I see here. Water sign Cancer. It can also mean that something might happen between June and July, because it's happening right in the midst, like the beginning and the ending. It's to do with June and July. That's when Cancer season is, June, July. And Cancer, and it is connected to the Chariot. So there's going to be overcoming an obstacle without a doubt and becoming victorious. And it could be that it's telling you that the victory is between June and July. And also could be connected to someone that has strong Cancer in them. Okay, so that's that. The other thing is the next to that is there is a lot of justice coming your way, especially if you are Libra, because I see the scales here. If you have Libra in you, or if you're dealing with a Libra, or if you're dealing with a Cancer that has Libra in them, a lot of justice coming your way. If there's a lawsuit or any kind of documentation needing lawyers, anything like that, it's going to be justice for you in every way. Every action you take will have an effect. So it's going to be moving you forward to the next level, my dear Leo. So that is wonderful to know. Now, I do see you are going to be incredibly powerful. Something's happening after you get your justice. You get your independence, and then you get your power back. It's as though everything has changed and made you. It's given you the strength and the power, the solidarity. You've got to tread carefully and thoughtfully, because you are going to be so empowered. You have to hold yourself together, because something major is happening, but you've got to be careful. It's like they're saying here, be careful not to take any risks, because things are going to fall into place for you. You're just going to refine everything. Understand why certain things happened before you move forward, because every effort, everything you do, you are going to be very pleased, and it's going to take you to a place of serenity and reward you well. I do see a period of frustration where you have to work out everything and get all these documents together, and all these folders that you're opening up and looking at so many things. I feel like this is all because of a new beginning. Something is happening that's making you play a different kind of role, but there is prosperity that's beginning in your life, and it's bringing you so much. abundance, so much happiness, this new rebirth, this new way of life, as though something is ending and taking you to the next level. And the next level is so much, not brighter, but so much better, but so much more. It's all new to you. First time you are going to be feeling, you're going to find out about your self-worth. You're going to realize, you will go through realization how much was getting developed, and then boom, you get to see it. And then there is a profound change that you've got to get adapted to. It's like the phoenix here, rising to a new lifestyle, to a new way of life. And in the process, you are communicating. You're communicating with someone, and I feel like someone is going to come in your life at the time that this is happening. Someone that's curious, diplomatic, and they're very good. They've got an amazing mental acuity. They're the type of people who like to collect information about everything so that they are aware of everything. They don't just jump into anything. This is a very goal-oriented person, someone incredible, someone very powerful, is going to be very supportive. But I do see you healing and being liberated, which is wonderful. You want to simplify your life. You're decluttering and letting go of a lot of things. You want to have a simple life. And you're so excited because you want to invest. You've got a direction, but it seems like you have two directions, not one, my dear Leo. It's like you've got two concepts, like you want to do this and that. There's two. And you know what? People sometimes get torn between what to do, but with you, it looks like you're doing both. You're taking that direction and the other direction, and you're putting them together. As this money becomes available to you, and there's a lot of treasure hidden, money is coming. There is some of you that are climbing the ladder on a higher ranking where you'll be paid a lot of money, but there is also for some worry-free kind of money that's coming, a treasure that's hidden, that's being revealed. Money is becoming so available that you can invest, and instead of investing in one, you're investing in two areas and two places. It could be even two cities or even two countries in some cases. You're celebrating, you're overwhelmed, you're joy, there's gratitude, there's money that's like you've never had money this much coming to you on a grand scale where you are celebrating. Some of you are retiring and thinking, that's it, I'm not working anymore, and just wanting to take care of your investment properties. Maybe you deserve this reward, and you are going to continue your journey with feeling complete, finally feeling complete, feeling as though nothing is missing. There's going to be a lot of connections, a lot of promotions for many of you, executive situations, but the heavens are cautioning you. The heavens, the universe, are cautioning you about someone very clever, very shrewd, and deceitful. You've got to be careful. They might be becoming a wedge, or trying to become a wedge between you and someone. You've got to be very, very cautious, because you are going to be in a magical place. You'll be so happy. Everything is going for you. And one thing is good, that there is a crow here. So, my dear Leos, I was saying, there is a little bit of a caution with the crow that I'm seeing here, but the crow has a lot of meaning. There's a crow and there is also a kangaroo, and that tells me, and there's this landscape that I'm seeing, which shows to me that caution is needed, especially if you are dealing with someone that could be very clever. There's someone that could be someone that's very cunning in their way. So you've got to be very cautious and tread carefully. You don't want anyone coming between you and someone. You want to be, what is it I'm trying? Okay, you are going to be so empowered. I see a lot of power here, like a magical power around you. And self-discipline is important, but also you are going to be maybe dealing with government, maybe dealing with institutions. I feel like there is a situation to do with a landscape or something that you need to do in regard to land, something about land, something about your psychic ability. Your intuition has been telling you something is going to happen where you might have to buy a land, you might have to be taking lead of a situation, organizing something. Now, it can also be a situation where you might be dealing with corporations, legal matters, legal system, something about you taking over a situation. And it can also be, in regard to the kangaroo here, it could be about land, settlement, movement. It's very deep. And the crow being involved in this, it shows to me that there is caution needed for you to tread carefully and trust your intuition. You are a very powerful, you have a very powerful intuition that's going to help you. A strong leadership position. You're taking on something. It's like either you're becoming a leader in work or even in your household in regard to moving situations, making major decisions about people's lives. Very interesting. About where people live. And again, it shows to me that there may be two paths. This could be you trying to move your family. This could be you might come into big amounts of money where family or some other people, you want to move them from place to place. That could be possible. But I am also seeing that there is someone that you're meeting, and this particular someone is very powerful, who's a leader. And they themselves are leading a lot of people and a lot of companies. So this person is going to be very, very supportive. Talking about this person, I feel like it's an earth or fire energy. It's an older person. Fire energy, very strong. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, like you. And there is also earth energy. The earth energy is a bit younger than the fire energy. And the earth energy is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could be someone that you are dealing with, supporting. They're reliable and they're supportive and they're trying their best. And with the older person that I'm seeing here, the fire energy, I feel like a lot of happiness is going to be working with this person. There's going to be a lot of magic with this person. First, it's going to start as working with this person. And then I feel like you're going to be opening up your feelings and looking inside of yourself. Because dealing with this person, this older person, you'll start feeling as though when you're around them, you're becoming happy. There's a sense of happiness. So that's very interesting. You got to believe in the magic, and there is magic all around this situation. Magic, exhilaration, passion, happiness. Sorry, my dear Leo. Again, there was another interruption. So I'm back again. What I was talking about, yes, the magic, and then I'm seeing, oh yes, I was here. I'm seeing that there is a situation where you might have run into a bit of a difficulty. Maybe because you have been sacrificing for the sake of someone and it's becoming conflicting and there may be too many issues, too many problems. Or maybe you remember, by the way, this could be also a memory. You could be reminded of someone in the nearest past that might have passed on or gone somewhere. And there's that restless and a feeling of sort of like maybe feeling sad about the conflicts, feeling sad about all the sacrifices that were made, or perhaps the way this person left your life. It could be something like that you could be thinking about. It also can be that this person was a fire energy that might have left, or they could have been an earth energy. It is also possible. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And maybe it's someone that took a risk and they ventured forward, and that venture forward, the way they left, might be bringing on memories of restlessness and dissatisfaction and a little bit of sadness. And it was someone that you might have been sacrificing and dealing with and helping and putting your interests aside. But it's showing to me that you're going to heal. This is like clearing the past. You got to clear and let go of the past. This has become the past, but it's the nearer past, like it just happened maybe. And you need to clear the past and heal the present. And this is maybe for some of you, this hasn't happened yet. It might take place. And, the coffee cup sometimes talks ahead, not years ahead, but months ahead, sometimes a year ahead, not that long. And, but the fact that you're standing alone and still remembering, maybe it was a long period of your life with this person. This person took a big deal, a big chunk of your life, and you're still remembering. And the heavens and the universe are advising to clear the past, to let go of the past, so that you can heal yourself and deal with the present. The present is very important. You are going to be in need of assistance. Maybe you are needing someone to come and help you. You need support. Especially for those of you who are traveling or moving to another city, there is a need certainly for help. Assistance is needed, because I feel like you're alone, and some of you are separating and moving on to a new place, but I feel like you might be feeling a bit lonely, a little bit in need of support, but you are protected. That's the good news. The part here that's very important is that you are protected. I do see a lot of mysticism, mystery happening around your life. Something that is not directly, you're not directly involved, but it's sort of impartial, a situation where you'll hear about it. Someone could be gossiping, and it's happening at a time where there's something mysterious going on around you, something like a spiritual mysticism around you. You'll be hearing situations like gossips, somebody gossiping about you, somebody talking about your secrets, someone talking about money that's being kept, money that's been taken, something like that. There's a lot of hidden factors coming around, but you are so protected from all of these forces, these negative situations, that are way beyond your control. And like I said, you are impartially, you're not even involved, you're not directly involved. So in the midst of all of this, why are they showing all of this? That something mysterious is happening at that time. You're busy getting a key that will give you the greatest recovery. It's a key to a home. It's a key to something that you've always wanted. Don't let pride stand in your way. Keep going and continue with this process. You have to be a little bit patient. Paperwork and contract may be needed. There might be a job that you might be doing, and you need to be a bit patient, and don't let pride stand in your way, because you will have so many options, and you need to be realistic. You need to be patient, and you need to have faith that this is all happening for your highest good, and it's going to work. So you have nothing to worry about. Trust in divine timing. It's happening at a perfect timing. And it's also letting you know that there is someone wonderful, someone incredible that you're sitting with, having a coffee with in December. Wow, so precise, my goodness. The month of December, someone you're sitting and having a talk to. I said coffee, I just meant like a talk, face-to-face talk with this person. That this person, in a strangest way, your talk is going to be legendary. This is going to be an eternal love. This is going to be unconditional love. While you're sitting and talking casually about just, what you think of this or what they think of that, and then all of a sudden, something will tell you that this is meant to be. This is pure happiness. This is the person that you are going to spend the rest of your life with. It's a love. It's going to turn out to be the love of a lifetime. Now, there is a chance that you're discussing business. There is a chance that this person might be wanting to propose an idea, maybe offer you a job. Something, it could be like that it might start about business or your opinions about certain things. And then from then on, you'll realize that this person is going to be the one. Your intuition is going to tell you that. You will feel it. There's so much. You've got to let go of controlling issues, or if there's someone around you that's controlling, you just got to let go of that. Let the situation naturally unfold, because it will, and it's going to be spectacular. I feel like there's a lot that you'll be learning as you leave a situation behind you. It taught you a lot, and you are going to be a situation that you left behind. It's going to help you walk slowly, take steps slowly. You don't want to rush. You don't want to rush into anything. And because I feel like someone is going to make you choose. There's a choice that needs to be made. And again, I'm seeing another key. I saw a key before, now I'm seeing another key. And the key is resolutions. It's successful resolutions to problems. But the key also is about a home. It's about an office. It's about a place where you work or live. So, and somebody's making you choose. It doesn't have to be literally someone. It can be that the universe is making you choose between two places or two areas or two homes. I do see one thing. I see justice is going to prevail. I see Libra here. This could be telling me October. It could be October, November timing. I also feel like, because I saw 11, that's why I said November. I see Libra. It could be Libra timing, which is October, September to October. But I also see that there could be a person that's Libra also. That might be involved. You could have Libra in you. This could be happening for you. There's going to be something about accommodation, something about what is this? Diplomacy is needed. Some sort of a justice regarding a key, a home, a house, or an office. Okay, it could be either one. But you will be very optimistic about, I see optimism around you and about your future, where you're heading. So it's all great. A lot of money is coming slowly. And you are going to finally take care of yourself and love yourself and really take care of yourself in this new rebirth. I see a new life, a new situation. It could be a new business opportunity. For some, it's a new business opportunity without a doubt, because I see a stalk here. For others, there's also a bat, which is also a rebirth, a new way of life. And taking care of situations and removing negative energy. I also see that a new beginning that's taking place again, October onwards. And with this October, what's connected, the month October, and what's connected is abundance, a period of abundance. Money is coming big time in this new beginning. You are going to be filled with happiness. You are going to be filled with love. You are going to be ecstatic with all that's happening for you. A lot of peace, a lot of harmony, and a lot of abundance are making you feel so happy and so fulfilled. And you're moving forward. And you're moving forward one way, like you don't want to come back ever. You're going the distance. You're finding the place you want to be at. And you're on track. Some of you are traveling. Some of you are literally leaving a place and traveling to go to another place to live. It doesn't have to be overseas. It can be over another city. But I'll tell you one thing. There is perfection. You've never imagined so much perfection, either in a situation or in a person. And there's a lot of peace and a lot of harmony around you. And that is amazing. And you know what? It's all connected to someone who is going to be a twin flame, I feel. Possibly. And I'll tell you why I say that. Because I see fire energy next to water. Water is one of your twin flames. Your soulmate is water and earth. But I'm seeing fire and water, which makes it a twin flame. Fire, we saw fire before. We saw earth and fire. Now I'm seeing fire next to it, water. So there's a lot of fire energy. And the fire energy that's the highest level for the majority of you is like you. This person has got Leo in them, and they could have Aries. Leo, Aries leading by far, then comes Sagittarius. But not by too little, like Sagittarius is strong too. But for the majority, it's going to be Leo and Aries, and then the third one, the second one. Because Leo and Aries are on the same level, then comes Sagittarius, okay? As for the water energy, I'm seeing Pisces here very strong, exceptionally strong, with Cancer very strong, and Scorpio very strong. Oh, wow. Oh, no, sorry, Scorpio is 3, not 4. So I see Pisces and Cancer leading the way, and there's 3 Scorpios. There's 4 or 5 of each Pisces and Cancer. They're very strong for the majority of you, water energy, Pisces and Cancer, and then there is Scorpio on the second of the ladder. As for the earth energy that we were talking about, the person that was a bit younger, the earth energy here looks like Taurus, Libra, possibly. Taurus, Libra, very strong Taurus, Libra. There's 8 Taurus, Libra with the air next to it. So they have strong Libra in them, Taurus, Libra. Then I see the other one is 5 Virgo, Gemini, very strong. And then there is one Capricorn only. For majority are going to be dealing with Taurus, Libra, and then second Virgo, Gemini. In the air energy, the same. I'm counting them the same. I'm looking at them the same. And then there is 3 Aquarius in the air energy. But the majority of you are going to be dealing with Taurus, Libra. And that Taurus, Libra is someone who's a younger person than you, maybe. And the fire energy is older. The fire that might have water in them is older. The earth energy is younger. Someone that you maybe need to support or help or something like that, that you're finding it difficult to leave, maybe. Or something like it was someone that was reliable. There's going to be someone very helpful. I remember that. Okay, now as for the Chineses, I'm going to go quickly to see the majority of you who you'll be dealing with. Okay, so what do I see here? I see Chinese ear of the snake, Chinese ear of the rabbit, Chinese ear of the dog, Chinese ear of the buffalo. I said the tiger or cat? No, tiger. Chinese ear of the tiger and the rabbit. I said about the rabbit, didn't I? The snake, the dog, the rabbit, the ox, buffalo, and the tiger are for the majority. Second on the level is the pig, the goat, and the rat. But the first on the ladders are the first ones that I said. Okay, now we're going to come to the section where I will pass on the messages that have come. I'm just going to have a sip of water to continue. Just a little bit of energy. And here we go. The messages that have come are, it says, finding your path ahead. Finding your path ahead, that means finally something's going to happen where you know where you stand and where you're heading. Let faith be your guide. So the heavens, the universe are going to support you and guide you. Concentration is very important. You need to focus and concentrate. Opposition and duality stage ends. Okay, duality and opposition stages where you're in battle with others, that you're in and out of situations that you're fighting and battling, they all come to an end. Empathy and courage. You are going to be fulfilled with empathy and courage. It's something's going to happen so that you are given the empathy and the courage to be able to deal with the situation. It's not going to be easy, but will be worth it. You will be inspired and it's going to be worth it. Luck is coming your way on a grand scale. Luck is bringing you great change. I love that for you. Luck and great change. Wow. In a few months, 2 to 6. Wow. In a few months, 2 to 6. Now, what was that? We were getting October, November, like so many times. And this is I'm doing this in June. It's a July reading, right? So if we calculate 2 to 6 in 2 months from July, August, September, which is October time. September, October was the Libra time, and then November, all the way to 6 months. Remember that, okay? My dear viewers, it says fire. Remember I said the fire energy is the older person that is inspiring you. And with them, there may be water energy, which is your twin flame. Fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And now you know the highest ones, which ones are the highest for the majority of you. Something about sport. They love sport. You're going to go to a sport event or you're going to be playing sport. Something romantic is going to happen, something major romantic. And it's happening in January, perhaps, or with someone born in January who is Aquarius and Capricorn. So we've got Aquarius, Capricorn, and we've got January, the timing, January 2027. Maybe something the romance is escalating to high levels where you're finding out this is the person of a lifetime. Now, as you know, there are no initials, but there was given one number, and we got number 1 connected to the Chinese year of the rat, connected to a great new beginning, which we saw 2 beginnings here. A great new beginning, and it is also about January itself. Oh my God, January, what we talked about. So something major is happening in January 2027, something really big. And it might be connected to people who are Aquarius or Capricorn. And it's from the time you see this cup all the way to January 2027. A great new beginning is awaiting for you. And that is the end of your reading. I'll just say one more thing. Because I saw 2 great beginnings, there could be like the beginning of a lot of things are going to start for you, happening from the time you see the cup all the way to January, beginnings after beginnings in different areas of your life. That's what I felt with this reading. And now I do hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Anything you can connect with and understand in regard to the science, you can talk about it and the feedback. That makes a big difference in understanding what's going on. Also, your feedback about why do you think the heavens or the universe stopped all the initials? I'd love to know that too. And maybe the collective didn't like them, and I was just, delivering, and they knew that it wasn't. I don't know. I really have no idea, and that's why I'd love your opinions. So do write your opinions in the comment section, and I wish you a lot of love and light in everything that's happening in your life. Namaste.